The glow plug appeared more than 100 years ago, but as an additional heater, it began to be used in diesel engines only in the 20s of the 20th century. Since then it has changed. Once upon a time, a glow plug was a thick spiral made entirely of metal. Today it is long, thin, the thinnest is no more than 3 mm in diameter, and its core and heating element are made of ceramic. Over the years, the role of the candle has also changed. The operating temperature range of a typical ceramic candle is 1000 to 1300 degrees. The filament reaches the set temperature in 2 to 4 seconds. In the days of simple diesel engines with distributed fuel injection, spark plugs had only one task: to help with starting at low temperatures. A diesel engine uses the property of igniting diesel fuel in heated air compressed to 30 to 50 bar. When it gets cold outside, the air entering the cylinders must first be warmed up. Otherwise, the diesel engine may not start. The glow plug performed this function for a long time, approximately before the introduction of the -4 emission standard. From this point on, the engine had to become more environmentally friendly. To do this, it was necessary to reduce the time interval of intense release of toxic substances into the atmosphere, starting after a cold start. I have good news for you. Now, if you are planning to buy a used car, or learn more about your car, you no longer need to search for the information you need on the internet. We have collected everything in one place for you, on the website carme.pro. Here you can find out everything about the car, what breaks and at what mileage, any problems with engines, chassis or gearboxes, which trim levels are better not to mess with, and how not to lose money buying a used car. You will learn all this on carme.pro. The easiest way to achieve this is to heat the air in the cylinders, but without exaggeration, since too high a combustion temperature means a large release of toxic nitrogen oxides. Thus, in modern cars, the glow plug works at least in 3 stages: before, during, and after a cold start, until it reaches a temperature that provides relatively environmentally friendly combustion conditions for the mixture. However, that's not all. In the most advanced engines, the glow plug can, for example, keep the particulate filter burning, or work even after the engine is turned off, so that the DPF filter does not cool down too quickly. Other glow plugs, particularly those offered by Beryl and Siemens, have built-in pressure sensors. Thanks to this, the engine control unit knows how the pressure changes in the cylinder and optimizes the mixture composition to the most environmentally friendly. In the past, glow plugs only worked during startup, so they wore out more slowly. Modern spark plugs with advanced functionality can give up after 80 to 100,000 kilometers. When one of the glow plugs fails, a diesel engine with distributed injection may have difficulty starting even at an air temperature of +10 degrees. One faulty spark plug is enough for the engine to troil and smoke to come out of the exhaust pipe. In most cars, in this case, the glow plug indicator lights up on the dashboard. Be aware that this may indicate another problem, as many diesel engines do not have a check engine light. Its role is played by the candlestick indicator. Modern diesel engines with a common rail injection system are more resistant to faulty spark plugs, as they start easily even with non-working glow plugs and in the cold season. However, you should not drive for a long time with faulty spark plugs. Operating the engine for too long with a bad spark plug leads to the accumulation of carbon deposits. It holds the spark plug quite tightly, preventing it from twisting. If you change the spark plugs yourself and feel too much resistance, it is better to stop and contact a mechanic. If the spark plug body breaks, then there are 2 options left: either remove the block head, which is very expensive, or drill out the spark plug. When selecting non-original glow plugs, you should pay attention to the rated voltage, 4.4 or 11 V, temperature, and heating time. You can't make mistakes. The necessary information can be found in your vehicle's owner's manual or in the spark plug manufacturer's catalog. Before installing a new spark plug, clean the seat and apply a special lubricant to the threads. It is better to tighten it with the recommended torque, it will be easier to unscrew it. The most expensive are spark plugs with a pressure sensor. A stuck or broken glow plug is the scourge of modern diesel engines.